Welcome to Brain Vision.
Hi there. So in this problem, we are given a couple of facts. We start with what they tell us near the end. They give us the partial derivatives of W with respect to T and R. But we also know from the first sentence, or from the second sentence, scientists estimate that the average temperature is rising at a rate of 0.15 degrees Celsius per year. So let's translate that. So if the temperature is rising at a rate, as the derivative of temperature with respect to time, it's rising, so this should be positive, and it's 0.15. Okay, and also we're told that the rainfall is decreasing at a rate of 0.1 centimeters per year. So that means that the rainfall decreasing, so it's negative, at a rate of 0.1 centimeters per year. Okay, so we actually have all we need to do our computations. Part A is just a conceptual question. What are the meanings of the signs, it asks, of these two partial derivatives? So at the fact that this is minus and this is plus here. And if we think about what this means, well, the partial derivative of W, which is wheat production, with respect to temperature, T, if that's negative, that just means that as the temperature increases, the wheat production decreases. In other words, as you move forward in the T direction, the temperature direction, W is decreasing. So the hotter it gets, the less wheat production you get, it decreases. And similarly for partial of W with respect to R, this one's positive 8. So all we have to say is that as the rainfall increases, so does wheat production. So that takes care of A. We just say that W increases, or let's put it this way. W decreases as T increases. For that second one, W increases as R increases. Okay. For part B, we're simply asked to estimate the current rate of change of W. So we want dW dt, which by the chain rule, and we could make a little diagram for ourselves, probably don't have to at this point, but W depends on T and R, both of which depend on little t, time. So what we have is, by the chain rule, we're going to need partial of W by T times dt plus partial of W by R times dr dt. Okay, and we have all four values here. So for this first one, we're given that dW dt is -2. dt dt was also given up here, that's 0.15. Partial of W by R is 8, and dr dt is -0.1. So we get, let's see, -0.3 minus 0.8, which is -1.1. And the units of W actually are never given, so that's about all we can say. We do know that our time is in years, but we don't have the units, so it's -1.1, whatever it is, per year. Okay, and that's our final answer. Hopefully this helped.